Well, tonight in Crisis in the Classroom, Metro school leaders under fire for years, accused of being slow to do anything to improve school security.
That's right. And you know, that criticism surfaced again last month after the deadly shooting at Antioch High School. Fox 17 News' Dennis Ferrier has been doing stories on school security for 6 years now, and he joins us now with his ongoing investigation.
If you look at Nashville Public Schools' commitment to school safety, you can see a pattern. MNPS resists doing something, something happens, they take action. Something happens again, they resist doing something, and then they finally take action, but always short of what the experts recommend.
After the Uvalde shooting and complete school safety failure there, every school district in the country was forced to look at its own safety plan. The call across the country, an SRO in every school. Many did just that, but Nashville Public Schools resisted, adding a few here and there, but refusing to put SROs in elementary schools. Schools director Adrian Battle said it was bad for small children to be around an armed police officer every day.
I think this is an appropriate balance between the desire for added security and safety and collaboration with the police department while not risking the criminalization of childhood behavior by using a policing response to incidents instead of our restorative approach.
Director Battle resisted SROs in elementary schools for years. Finally, just this fall, MNPS started to put SROs in elementary schools. Currently, there are not enough police officers to fill the positions. Many school districts also added ballistic film in 2022. After Uvalde, thousands of schools added that bulletproof glass element. School districts here in Tennessee added it as well, or at least considered it. But Nashville Public Schools was the only Middle Tennessee district to not even send a representative to a regional demonstration. They admitted zero interest despite its remarkable success rate.
Basic laminate you would see at any school, and me in a baseball bat. Oh my God, the vibration is unbelievable. Well, my hands are gonna look, this bat is bent.
But then, after Covenant shooter Audrey Hale breached the school because it didn't have ballistic film, Metro quickly decided maybe it is a good idea. Metro Councilwoman Courtney Johnson.
And they him-hawed, and they said, well, you know, we just don't have the money. And I said, well, how much money do you need? And they said it was about $5 million, including some communications things. I wrote the resolution that day, and I think they had the money within a week or two. So now they have ballistic film.
But not until after the Covenant shooting. Covenant school security is now provided by retired Nashville police officer
if you're moving down the hall
and security expert Bobby Young of Covert Results. Young provides security for 10 Middle Tennessee schools, and he says Nashville Public Schools does not understand its own customers.
The most important thing as a parent, if you're a parent and your child goes to a school, doesn't matter public, private, charter, your first thought every day before you put them on the bus or drop them off at school is their safety. That's the most important thing. If they're killed in an active shooter event, they're not coming home that night. Their education is not going to be great. They're not going to make a 3.0 or 3.8 or graduate if they're not alive. So their security should be the #1 focus.
2 years ago, Metro Councilwoman Johnston filed a simple bill that asked the Nashville Police Department to come in and do a security assessment at each Metro school. No brainer, right? Guess what happened?
That resolution was lobbied against by the school board to the council members, and it failed.
MNPS and the council decided it didn't want the police to assess security. Bobby Young just can't believe it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, they need to be doing at least yearly assessments. What about penetration tests? Why don't we try that too and see how that works? How these systems that are set up, can they be defeated?
Which brings us now to the latest horror story. 16-year-old Jocelyn Escalante murdered in the Antioch High School cafeteria. Dr. Battle does not like metal detectors. She says they are unwelcoming and have unintended consequences. She's said that more than once.
While past research has shown they have had limitations and unintended consequences.
But now they are in Antioch High School, and now they are proposed for the rest of Metro.
But none of this would have happened without the death of this beautiful young girl. So much for unintended consequences, says former school board member Fran Bush.
And these things that are just excuses not to do the right thing because of whatever your personal beliefs are. When you ask parents, ask them, do they want a metal detector in their schools? Why don't you ask the children? The children's gonna tell you, yeah. I don't wanna sit next to my friend and he has a gun in his backpack and possibly at lunchtime he's going to kill me.
Tuesday night, there's a parent-student rally at the Metro School Board to demand more security. We are committed to hold Metro Public Schools accountable for action and inaction when it comes to school safety. We have more discoveries to share with you coming soon to Fox 17 News. I'm Dennis Ferry reporting, your Code Red station.